Today is about connecting young people with politicians. In a time when we feel so divided and so alienated from what politics and politicians are, you've got an opportunity today to actually bring it all together, test out the politicians' sports skills, how good they are at ping pong, how competitive they really are, connected with young people doing the same.
We connected politicians, youths and sports, ultimately because one, no one's ever done that before. They're connected in a new, improved way, and we can have healthy conversations with that.
Look, it's like that. That's how I serve, by the way. Look, I've got like a cheeky underhanded serve. It's like that. It cannot be predicted or envisioned.
The reason I'm here today is to try and make politics perhaps more rational, more friendly, and something that young people perhaps want to get stuck into. And I hope that the members of Parliament here from different parties will be able to explain why we value politics, why we got involved, and why actually it really can make a very positive difference.
We often only ever engage with politicians either through the media, which, let's be honest, is not always the most popular or most friendly platform to either politicians or young people.
I think another reason why politicians, and certainly this is my case, get involved in politics is because they're angry.
I'm a member of Parliament in Plymouth. Thank you, it's always someone lost from Plymouth.
And the process to become a member of Parliament itself is really long. You know, you have to apply, it's a job interview, you have to fill in forms, you go for interviews, you go for a test. You actually work pretty long hours, actually. You know, you're Sunday evening on Monday morning through to Thursday in Parliament, and then you're back in the constituency Thursday, Friday, Saturday, often Sunday. It's a 7-day-a-week job.
Not really a politician. I had never voted before I became an MP in 2015. I was a soldier. From a man who literally never voted, had nothing to do with politics, you have to get involved in politics because it is the only way you will ever change anything. You've got to go and vote with it, right? You've got to go and vote.
Ironically enough, working in Shout Out UK, you do see MPs, but I'm never, constantly in the same area as them. And even I was like, wow, they're just human. You know, one guy's wearing tennis shoes, the other one's chatting about his life in the army and things. And we have a lot more in common with these people than I think we like to admit to ourselves.
We've got an overall 4 workshops. We've got one about media literacy and online media law. We've got one by She's Clothes, one by our very own Lucy Spicer about political literacy, and one about More United. It's also supposed to be around politics.
You have free speech, but free speech is not like a blanket right that means you can say whatever you want. So some of that material, I would argue, is...
So in your groups, one of you will be an MP for what's called the Alpaca Party. One will represent the Badger Party, and one will represent the Camel Party, just ABC.
The Honourable Lady from the Alpaca Party made a very good policy point, which I thought was, starting at the root of the problem.
You have to get involved. If you don't, do I enjoy being an MP? Honestly, no, not really, right? But if you don't get involved, right, you leave the stage open to everybody else who's dominated this scene for the last 25, 30 years.